Dallas Mavericks playoff qualification. Does it make sense for Anthony Davis and Dereck to return this season? The Dallas Mavericks entered the year with championship aspirations, coming off an NBA Finals appearance. Injuries and one of the most shocking trades in NBA history have derailed Dallas' season, and the team is fighting to hold on to the final play-in spot in the Western Conference. The Mavericks are reeling due to a plethora of injuries to their players. After trading for Anthony Davis from the LA Lakers in the Luka Doncic deal, he only made it through 2 quarters before suffering an adductor strain. Kyrie Irving's torn ACL on March 3 was another tough blow to their playoff chances. Dallas Mavericks playoff scenario. The Dallas Mavericks are 33-33 and 10th in the Western Conference with 16 games left. Their appearance in the postseason will come down to whether or not they can hold on to the 2.5-game lead they have over the Phoenix Suns, who have emerged as the only team capable of knocking them out of the play-in. Explore the NBA Draft 2024 with our free NBA mock draft simulator and be the GM of your favorite NBA team. Dallas has struggled since Kyrie Irving tore his ACL, dropping 4 of its last 5 games, including crucial matchups against the Suns and Sacramento Kings. The Mavericks had to play with only 7 players in some games while they continued to recover. Depending on how the season plays out, many expect Anthony Davis and others will be shut down for the remainder of the campaign. If the standings hold and Dallas makes it to the play-in tournament, it will have to travel to Sacramento to take on Domantas Sabonis and the Kings. If they win, the Mavericks would take on the loser of the Timberwolves-Clippers game to decide the 8th seed. Winning both games and entering the playoff field would set up a rematch with last year's second-round opponents, the OKC Thunder. Can Anthony Davis inspire the Mavericks to a play-in/playoff run? Looking at the rest of their season, things have set up favorably for the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis and co. are 21st in strength of schedule in the final stretch of the year, according to Tankathon, with only 1 game remaining against a team within the top 2 spots in their conference, hosting Luka Doncic and the Lakers on April 9. When compared to the teams around them in the standings, the only franchise with an easier remaining schedule is the Minnesota Timberwolves. There is a world where the Mavericks string together a few games and climb higher in the play-in tournament, but it is unlikely that they can catch and surpass the 6th-seeded Golden State Warriors. Regardless of where they finish in the standings, getting Anthony Davis back would likely give Dallas a big boost. Before he got hurt, Davis was having one of his best games in recent memory, putting up 26 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists and 3 blocks in less than 3 quarters. When he is healthy, Davis is one of the best players in the league. If they get Davis, Daniel Gafford, Dereck and PG Washington back before the end of the season, the Mavericks present an intriguing matchup against the top teams in the conference. Their front line is one of the best in the league on both ends of the court. The Mavericks have the roster to dominate the glass and play at a high level defensively against the best teams in the league. Wings like Najee Marshall and Washington are proven point-of-attack defenders, while Gafford and Davis lurk on the back line. However, the lack of playmaking is hurting Dallas. The team averages 25.3 assists per game, near the bottom among potential playoff teams. Davis' return could rally the Mavericks and give them what they need to make a run in the postseason. He has an opportunity to validate their fans' faith in the team. If he returns before the season ends, he could inspire Dallas and lead it to a deep playoff run.